Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk. Thinking right out here in my lab. I do what I do for you. Everything is good in the hood. Today, rather than 25 we live by storytelling. Story with a message, message in the story for life. These are life lessons. Tune in and receiving them. I got nothing but a bunch of them for you. So stay tuned. I got you. Let's go. Right Thinkers' mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is a way of life, and it is a way of life. You can adopt it like I did. Of mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to attain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is to get you to do just that, right thinkers. If you're a right thinker, you want to know who you are. Following me, listen to my lessons, practice my principles, you can find out for yourself just who you are. And you and me, God, for yourself. Let's go. The question now is know thyself. How you do that? Know what kind of person you are and know the kind of person you want to be. Let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. You don't want to be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. I can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Stay tuned. I got you. If you're that, tune in. A person who knows not and believe that they know, pretty much dangerous or religious, I avoid them. Trust me. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I wake you up with knowledge of self. Let's go. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to Maya, be true. Maya represents balance. And in your life without balance, it won't go right. Trust me. Let's go. Balance represents divinity. Why? Because there's a choice. All you have to do is make the right one for yourself, and it'll work out for you. Right choice, success. Wrong choice, failure. Let's go. That's the way life is played. Black and white, ain't no gray. Right thinkers, let's talk about when greatness is your goal for your life. Yeah, I got nothing better to do but come up with these concepts and try to put them in some kind of lesson form to relay the message. That's what I do for you. Let's go. There's a symbolic message in here. Hope you get it. All my life, I just wanted to be my best self. Nothing, that's it. And have others see or say how good I am at doing what I do. Being my best self. Teaching you what I'm doing right now. All right? Early in life, my best self was running the streets, selling drugs, and yeah, been there, done that. Okay, got the scars to prove it. Now, I wanted to be, back then, I wanted to be the best hustler on the streets. And I did that. No problem. I was good at it too. But the payoff for that is always not to your benefit. You had a choice: prison, cemetery. I was happy with prison. Okay, when you got a choice like that, you have a choice in life to pick the lesser two evils. Don't make a decision. Why? You're not going to win either way. The game is rigged. It's fixed. If you can't win, don't involve yourself. I don't gamble for that purpose. Let's go. I wanted to be the best UPS loader. After I got out of prison, doing my time, being the best hustler, now I want to be the best UPS loader. I did that too. Elevated through the ranks, got promoted, supervision, taught people how to load trucks, ran the operation for a few years, did a good job there, became a driver, one of the best drivers in the company again. Everything I do, I'm going to give you the best I got. That's how I was raised. Mom told me if you be a street sweeper, be the best street sweeper you can be. I'm cleaning it up, but got the concept. You see the pattern there. All right. I wanted to be the best teacher. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to be the best father, excuse me. And I did that. Raised my son, single parent. He's my proof. He's a good, decent man. No jacket, no reckless jacket, none of that nonsense. He's a good man. I did that. Again, put my best effort for him. Next one. I want to be the best teacher of spiritual truths. I'm still working on that as we speak. So the jury's still out. I'm still working. Now the next one is to be the great. Oh, excuse me, to be the GOAT. The GOAT is an acronym for greatest of all time. And in sports, it's records. And it's how much work you put in, how much legacy you leave behind. But greatness is determined by others, not by the individual. My greatness is for me to be the best I can be. How and who judge that, that's on them. But I'm seeing me for the best I can be. That's who I serve, my higher power. He's the only one I'm interested in impressing. Anybody else? Knock yourself out. Let's go. To be considered the GOAT at anything, you will have had to put in some work. Football. Tom Brady, the GOAT. Really? Again, I go back a long time. We got a whole bunch of guys who considered the GOAT. So every decade, we got a GOAT. So that title don't last. It's just for that time. In your time, to be the greatest of your time, that's fine. You will have to go along that rough road to prove yourself worthy to be even considered great. A few years, stardom, a few years, okay, but if you don't hold that consistency, Brady got all the passing records. He's been doing this for 20 years, whatever. Okay, so right now he considered the GOAT. Yeah, okay, but guess what? As soon as somebody do more than what he did, they'll be the GOAT. Aaron Rodgers, right behind him, they pushing up. So the whole idea is competition. In sports, that's fine. In life, which way it counts, in real life, you being your best self, you can become your own GOAT. I don't play sports, okay? I'm a thinker. I teach others to know themselves. So my sport acumen is from my prior experience with that. I don't do sports now because it's a whole different animal to me. Thinking and teaching others how to do what they do to be their best selves is my game now. I'm coaching, I guess. All right, Vince Lombardi. I want to be known as GOAT of what? Teaching, right thinking, philosophy. That's why I do what I do for you. If those people who follow and watch and consider me being what I am, I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's why I do it. Why? For others to enjoy it and appreciate it. I'm just doing what I do for you. And for me, that's me being my best self. So it works out, folks. I got a new word for you coming up, reciprocity. Look it up. In my lifetime, I have seen greatness. Okay, I have people who inspire me, motivate me, aka Muhammad Ali. When I think great, I think of him. End of discussion. Here you go. Okay, in my lifetime, I've seen greatness in others. I hope others can see the greatness in me. That's what you do. Okay. Next one is what it means to be great. Well, I throw football 100 yards a week. I can hit a baseball. That don't. Athletically, that's fine. Those are all talents that God gave you that if you cultivate them, hone it on, you can make them pay off for you. I have no problem with that at all. If you're dedicated, watch this, to a reason and a purpose, and you live your life according to that reason and purpose, that's greatness to fulfill your personal destiny. Everybody ain't gonna be a superstar, athlete, famous movie stars, all that glam and glitter. I call it fame and fortune. Yeah, spotlights. If you live for that, knock yourself out. It ain't ever going to change. You're never going to succeed or be satisfied. Why? Because it's all illusionary. I ain't going there. Let's get back to the lesson. All right, here you go. The time and work that you put in to your life's purpose is greatness. Why? Because if you're dedicated to the purpose that you feel for yourself, that's greatness. That's my point. I'm just dedicated to the cause of serving the Lord and giving my right thinking philosophical messages. To me, that's being great. Why? I get a chance to do it on my terms. Okay, here you go. I put nothing, listen to this, before God. But you don't see me running around, praise the Lord. And no. I keep him in my conscious mind. I use him to make my decisions. I use him to keep me in due bounds. I use him to keep me being my best self. That's how I represent God. You do what you choose, but I'm just explaining to you how I do it. So my greatness is in what? My daily routine of what? Practicing my right thinking philosophy lifestyle that I live for now and will be the rest of my days. I see nothing else. Why? This is it for me. When you recognize what you want and how you want it, you just take care of it and keep it. I'm going to nurture this and ride it till the wheels fall off, right? I'm working on creating more God conscious right thinkers. That's my goal. The more God conscious people we got running around here, the better situation we can have for ourselves. And Patterson, congratulations, we're off that list. We're no longer the worst place in the country to live, thanks to you guys, okay? Streets to Christ, Tier 1, all us doing good, positive stuff, it's starting to show. We got a big thing coming up in October. A little quick plug there, but yeah, keep tuning in. I keep you abreast of what's going on. But we got some good stuff going on in Patterson. When I got there last year, I couldn't say that. Calm down, relax. Yeah, I trip every now and then. It's okay. There you go. Watch this. Being the GOAT is always changing. Again, the greatest of all time, doing your time, will be a title that you will hold. But guess what? Someone's going to take the title. Understand that. The title GOAT is good, but it's not everlasting. Time brings on a new person in that who's gonna wear that title. The crown is there, the head just gonna change. Okay? Like the seat. The seat represents the present. It's gonna be different people come in, but when you get there, you earned it, you do what you do, so understand that. Okay? Where we at now? Okay, whatever you're the GOAT at, someone else had that title before you got it. Again, somebody else was sitting in this seat before I got in it. Understand that. And somebody gonna sit in it after I leave, so understand that too. Knowledge is cycling. It goes around and around. Somebody gotta keep it going. Right now, I'm the one running with it, okay? Trying to give it to somebody else. Hope they pick the time up and do their job. Right now, I'm working, so just hold on. To be the GOAT during your lifetime is a great feat, but not forever. Why? Because again, that title is gonna go to somebody else who's gonna do a little more than what you did, according to the people, and they're gonna give them the title, okay? The person who gets that title will change, but the title means the same. If you're the best at that time, you're the greatest of all time. Okay, it's just a title. It ain't a big deal. All right. And if you living to be the greatest of all time, you need to be doing some work or be putting in a lot of work. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times you just do what you do and it happens. But if you're planning for that, knock yourself out. I am. All right. If I can reach that level, watch this, in my lifetime, the title will be honored, respected, but knowing it ain't the end all be all. Man's acknowledgement is fine. I take that any day. Here you go. Last one, about to wrap it up. Again, I appreciate you tuning in. To be in that conversation of being a GOAT, it already signifies you did some work. So how people view that, that's on them. The ones who judge them, you can't say yeah or nay. You just sit back and get the reception, get the whatever they give you, yeah or nay. I don't care about people's opinions, pretty much, but it's respectful, and I'll take it when it's given. Just like I told you, I'll take the accolades, just like I take the disrespect and discontent. Like the water off a duck's back. It don't make it good. It gonna make me one way or another. Understand that, please. So what you say about me, you think that's gonna change me? It won't. But you knock it out. Why? I do what I do. And being the best at it is what I try to do every day. That's why I say my motto is I do what I do for you. My point is to get across information to you that you can use and prosper by. That's my point. I put my best effort in what? In everything I do. I try to pass that on to all my students, my children, and anybody. I teach you how to be your best you. That's what life is about. Giving your best effort, being your best self. I ain't giving nothing that's not, reasonable, nothing I don't do myself. Okay, last but almost done. I'm honored to be seen as one of the best at what I do, when I'm doing what I do for you. That's fine. But my results is how many I can get to change and be their best selves. I like to see that number. Okay, I made it to my high school Hall of Fame. I guess in high school lingo, that's the end all be all. I didn't go there for that, but that's what happened. By all means, but it's a life achievement. I know that now. It ain't what you did in high school. They don't give out pimp and players awards in high school. But I appreciate you. And right quick note before I leave, I always be queef at my high school. Take it easy with the women in the future. I think I'm doing a pretty good job now. I got my lesson. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'll be back.